Trustees, Linda Leventis Wells, Michelle Goodwin Cowwild, Derek Lewis, Joy Grayson, Roger Meek, Glenda Morris Fair, as well as Superintendent Dr. Rossner, friends, family, and members of our school community that are here to support us today. Secondly, I would like to welcome the class of 2020. Congratulations on persevering through these hard times. I know this isn't the way we expected our senior year to go, but here we are in the end. Each and every single one of you have made it through your high school journeys, through ups, downs, difficult, and not so difficult times. So, without further ado, class of 2020, welcome to your graduation.
Please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
We will conquer what has never been conquered. Defeat will not be in our creed. We believe where all those before us have doubted. We will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of our team and association. We have trained our minds, and now our bodies will follow.
Who are we? Gallantly, we will show the world that we are specially selected and well-trained warriors. Our hearts and our souls will be the fuel to carry our bodies when our limbs are too weary. We will never falter. We will never lose focus as long as there is hope in our minds and our heart still beats. We will never give in to evil that is weakness, and we will fight that evil with our dying breath. Who are we?
Readily, we will display the discipline and strength required to fight on to our objectives,
and we will complete our mission.
We will rise when we have fallen. Our enemies need not fear us, but will respect us.
If they do not, we will make them respect us with all that we have to give.
Who are we?
Hi everyone, my name is Celeste Alcántar Garcia, and I am the valedictorian of your class.
My name is Jacob Levesque, and I have the honor of being your salutatorian.
So we finally made it to graduation, but none of us did it alone. As many of you know, Carolina has a graduation tradition of passing out thank you notes to friends, family, teachers, and anyone else who has helped our students along their way to here.
We want to continue this tradition, but because of the extra precautions we have to take, we can't, at least not in the way it's been done in the past. So, to carry on the tradition in our own way, we asked our classmates to send in thank you notes for us to read out loud for them. At this time, we would like to share some of those with you.
Trinaya Teasley says, "Thank you, Miss Brown and Miss Stewart, for never giving up on me."
Diamond Little says thank you to her mother, the whole Carolina family, and to God. She says, "If I didn't have any of your support through all my trials and tribulations, then I never would have made it this far. I love you all."
From Tyrese Hampton, first off, I would like to thank God for this opportunity and allowing me to be here today with you all. Second off, I would like to thank my parents for pushing me to be the man I am today and not letting me give up. Third off, I would like to thank my teachers for guiding me in the right path and keeping me on track. Personally, I would like to thank the ones who didn't give up on me when times got hard. Philip 413, 2020 out.
Miliet Rodriguez Acevedo says, "Thank you, God, for allowing me to reach my goals. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me and motivating me to be at my best. I am fully honored and blessed to be your daughter. Thank you, teachers, guidance counselors, and administrators, for all the support you give your students and for always taking that extra mile."
Olman Garcia says, "Big thanks to my friend Jacob. He made my 4 years of high school the best, both in and out of school. Couldn't have done it without him."
Janaya Kennard says, "Thank you to Miss McLaren for always being there whenever I was in need of guidance, support, and leading."
Diana Mesa Herron says, "I want to thank my friends, the ones I saw every day at school, and to the ones I haven't seen in a few years. Thank you to my family for understanding that I make mistakes and will continue to. Thank you to the great teachers I have had in my past 14 years at the Greenville County School District."
From Breasia Alston, "I would love to personally thank Mr. Delaney, Miss Stewart, Miss Sitzler, my mother figure, my father, and all of my family, close peers, and supporters. Without your unconditional love, encouragement, and support, I would not be sitting in this arena right now. Words can't even describe the gratitude that I have for everyone. The memories that I have made at Carolina, good or bad, will always have an important impact on my life and future. I know my mother is watching down from heaven right now and cheering me on. I miss her so much, but I know she's definitely proud of her baby girl. I'm so thankful for all of the opportunities that have been destined upon me, and this will always be my home. Once a Trojan, always a Trojan."
Zori McIntyre says, "I want to thank my teachers, family, and myself."
Amy Cantorero says, "To Miss Hodges, thank you for caring so deeply about us and giving us endless amounts of love and support."
Darion Smith wants to thank Mr. Delaney and all the staff for giving us a chance to walk the stage. He says, "Because of the coronavirus, we thought our graduation was off."
The engineering class would like to say thank you to Coach Jones and Jay Smith for always livening up the engineering room with your roasts of each other.
But all jokes aside, though, we owe a genuine thank you to Jones for always being understanding and for always being real with us.
Thank you to the Mindful Moments for giving us an opportunity to shut out the rest of the world and focus in on ourselves. That way, when we refocus, our minds can be clearer, our decision-making can be better, and our days here can be more productive.
Es una oportunidad para cerrar el resto del mundo y enfocarnos al día adentro. Con esta manera podemos enfocar nuestras mentes, nuestras decisiones son mejores y nuestros días son más productivos.
For real though, thank you to Ms. Molinax for giving us a space to acknowledge our emotions as we started and ended every school day. Now, Celeste and I would like to share our personal thank you notes. I want to thank my family and all of my guidance counselors and teachers, even the ones who have since left Carolina. You have all helped me out in some way. Whether it was life advice or proofreading an essay, you still helped me a lot, and I want to say thank you to all of you.
Y yo le quiero decir gracias a mi familia, muy enojonas, pero las quiero mucho, Ma, Veronica, Jessica, Sonia, y también mi pa, si estás viendo, porque siempre me han dado todo lo que pudieron para ayudarme a salir adelante. Also, thank you to my wonderful teachers and counselors and mentors, Hodges, Whitaker, Campbell, Jones, Rivera, Burgess, Roberson, Clark, Lepeau, Kinlaw. I wish I had the time to name all of you, but I really lucked out with so many supportive adults at Carolina who believed in me, gave me the confidence and aid that I needed to challenge myself, and who patiently guided me through both my interior and exterior adversity. And finally, thank you to Mr. Michael Delaney for being the front man of Carolina's supportive atmosphere. Delaney, You are the most attentive and compassionate principal ever. And with how unsettling and abnormal this year has been, I know and we all know that you and Ms. Stewart fought hard to celebrate this class as vehemently as you would have any other.
Thank you all for your time. Now, we would like to invite Mr. Delaney to share some words with us before we get our diplomas.
Give another round of applause for those two. Because actually it's very satisfying that two great young people would take the time that is really their moment to shine, to share the thank yous of their classmates and the gratitude that they have for each other. And that's just awesome, so thank you. There's a couple things I want to say first. First and foremost, in row L, seat 2, you'll notice there's a wreath instead of a student. A few weeks ago, we lost a classmate, and we lost one of our own, James Larry Lindsay. So you will see today, I don't want anyone to be shocked, but we do believe that people finish what they start. So his mother will walk across the stage today and receive his diploma. I also would be remiss if I did not say thank you to the district leadership, the school board, and all those hundreds of people that are on the concourse right now who are making sure that we are safe, that this place has been cleaned thoroughly, and that it allowed us to all have these graduations, because I don't know if everyone's aware, but this is ceremony 15 of a week long, where a lot of these people have worked from early in the morning to late at night to make sure every student can be recognized in a way that they deserve to be recognized. So let's give them a round of applause. To the teachers and faculty and staff of Carolina High School, I want to say thank you. I know without a doubt that there are students sitting in these aisles because of the adults that they see every day in our school. Because teachers who refuse to give up on a student no matter what their barriers or obstacles were, who lend an ear to listen. And I don't know if it was a cafeteria worker, a custodial staff, a counselor, a teacher, an aide, or who it was, but every adult has some sort of effect on a child. So for you, I want to say thank you to the faculty and staff of Carolina High School. If I can get a round of applause for them. And then parents and guardians and grandparents and siblings, whoever's here to celebrate your graduate today, I always say it is the greatest honor that you entrust us with your child in school. I take that extremely serious because every day you allow your child to come and be in our care, and that's amazing. And I hope we did a good job for you, and I hope you're as proud as your student as we're proud of them. But students, how about giving your parents a round of applause? Now, the class of 2020. If you're proud of them, shout. Come on, shout. Let them hear you. Come on. If you are proud of these students, it's all right to scream. It's okay. You can shout. Class of 2020. Back in August, I don't know if you all remember, but on my cuffs and on their gowns is the word believe. And that was the theme, and how ironic in the world we live in today, that the theme for this class was believe. And when we talked about believe, I don't know if you remember this, but it was not just an easy belief. It was a belief that meant you had the courage to take immediate action to achieve your goals. That's what kind of belief we were talking about. That's amazing. I wonder how many of you realize how extraordinary you are, how powerful you are, how limitless the possibilities for you are, and what you're going to do with them. Because from this point, see, a lot of people, they talk about two words. They talk about equity and equality, and they're two different words. Because equality means everybody gets the same thing, and they go for the same successes and same goals. But equity means you give an individual what they need to achieve success. And it's a big difference. And you guys have gotten what you needed because you're here today. Because we said back in August, I don't care how you started. I don't care what your journey was like. I don't care if it took you 3 years, which some are here today. I don't care if it took you 4 years or 5 years, but you're here and you never gave up on yourself, your talents, your gifts, and what you could do. And that's powerful. And I'm proud of you for it. And I am supposed to have some volunteers working their way up here. Do I have my volunteers coming? They might have chickened out on me. Come on up, volunteers. Guys, you should leave this building today forever changed. You should leave this building today forever changed. Stay 6 feet. Stay 6 feet. Go ahead up. Yeah. So, one of the questions, now these guys had no idea they were going to talk today, but right before graduation, I was curious. So I went up to them and I said, my question to them was, because I know you guys would rather hear from them than from me. So my question to them was, what does graduation mean to you? What does graduation mean to you? One at a time. Stay back. Look, you stay right there. You stay right here.
Graduation to me means the start of a new beginning. It means that I finally completed every single task that all those teachers had to give me. Every hardship that I had to go through is finally paying off. As I'm standing here in front of all my peers and all my graduates, I'd like to say that it was a hard and a lot of struggles, but we finally made it. And it's a start of a new era. Even with all this stuff going on, this will be a day to always remember.
So the man who met the Smith, what does graduation mean to you?
This is scary. It means that all the long nights and the early mornings of, working, and all of my mother's and my father's prayers are being answered. It means that all my hard work and everything I fought for and struggled with is paying off, and I'm just really blessed and thankful to be with an amazing class, and I'm never gonna forget y'all. And I don't know, it's a lot. Like, I can't fully express everything because I haven't thought about it, but it means a lot to me, and I'm always gonna remember y'all and everything that y'all did. The coaches and the teachers for helping me, especially Coach Jones, because the road sessions was always lit in his class. But I'm really just blessed and really honored to be with y'all, and I'm really thankful. So, yeah. And R.I.P. Larry, man, we miss you and we love you, bro.
Thank you. Go this way. Mr. Moore, what does graduation mean to you, sir?
Hey, first off, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Hey, dude, right there, you doing good? That's what it's always. But this is more than just receiving a diploma. This is more than just going to college. This is me, seeing all of y'all graduate with me, go through 12 years of slavery. I'm at school, 12 years of school. It was hard. It was hard. This is for, most importantly, my family. This is for my teachers and staff pushing me 12 years to actually finally make it to graduation. And most importantly, this for my mama. Hey, mama, tell her this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Miss Teasley, what does graduation mean to you?
Okay, graduation means everything to me. It means overcoming obstacles, beating the odds. It means being the first in 2 generations to graduate and go to college. It means...
Yeah, give that a round of applause. Give that a round of applause.
It means making my mom proud. It means everything. It's just an exciting, emotional moment. And class of 2020, we made it.
That's what it's all about. There's nothing else to say. I guess if I could say anything else, and I'll leave you with this, and I hope you all know this, I love you to death. And I'm so proud of you today and your accomplishments. I have had the extreme pleasure of watching you grow up before my eyes, and it's been great. I love you. Counselors, let's prepare for the presentation of diplomas.
Celeste, testing. Celeste Alcantar Garcia, pre-engineering completer with highest honors. Jacob Daniel Levesque, pre-engineering completer with highest honors. Jonathan Horgan Waters, pre-engineering completer with honors. Jordan Nicole Ferguson, biomedical sciences and business information management completer. Elizabeth Espinoza, biomedical sciences completer with honors. Sarah Jasmine Sanchez, biomedical sciences completer with honors. Antonio Ignacio Mendoza, pre-engineering completer with honors. Kaylee Alicia Cox, biomedical sciences completer with honors. Amy Nicole Cantarero Romero, biomedical sciences completer with honors. Jordan Isaiah Austin, biomedical sciences completer. Marvin Edgardo Valenzuela Paniagua. Jordan Ray Holcomb, biomedical sciences and graphic communications with honors. Bianca Aliyah Najaria Alexander. Briasia Charday Alston Morton with honors. Noah Antonio Gutierrez. Brianna Rebecca Antunes Mendoza. Jamie Brianna Ashmore. Jesse Harley Batson. Jordan Link Bolding. Shinedria Zanaya Brewster. Nadia Angelie Brown. Daquan Jermar Burks. Michaela Rakaya Bird, Health Science Completer. Melanie Sarai Cabrera Figueroa. Jose Luis Cabrera Lopez. Jakari Cedric Cameron. Lauren Catherine Concio Gonzalez, pre-engineering completer. Kevin Cepeda Garcia. Juan Carlos Cruz Castillo, business information management completer with honors. Jahir Cruz Hernandez, pre-engineering completer. Gustavo Cruz Gutierrez. Zaire Isaiah Q, pre-engineering completer. Tyvion LaShawn Dennis with honors. Gabriella Isabel Deming. Braxton Latuan Dillard, biomedical sciences completer. Tanaya Asadia Quinice Doxy. Tiriana Anaya DeBose, cosmetology completer. Kenny Tyree Duckett Jr. Josue Aldaid Escobar in absentia. Kenya Escobar. Cindy Jamileth Espinoza. Shakira Nigea Fisher Rice. Jennifer Flores Reyna. Olman Fernando Garcia, pre-engineering completer. Omar Israel Garcia Cruz Jr. Thomas Nicholas Gaspar. Kelly Gonzalez. Contrevis Stevie Gregg in absentia. Armando Gutierrez. Tyrese Shamans Hampton. DeQuavius Marche Hardy. Chandler Scott Harris. Sequoia Ikira Harris. Tritarius Omarion Harris. Christian Javon Harrison. Cameron Keyshawn Henderson. Hannah Nicole Henderson. Kendrick Elias Henderson. Kayla Danielle Henry, in absentia. Melissa Hernandez Figueroa. Darwin Eugenio Hernandez Rivera. Elizabeth Hernandez Maldonado. Esmeralda Hernandez Martinez, Biomedical Sciences completer. T.R. Zane Hines. Noriana Olivia LaShayla Hood. Ariane LaTrinity Lanez Hun. Brendacia Marie Irby. Eden Itewa Tampaxle. Kaya Jennifer James. Jeremiah Shala Jenkins. Diego Ivan Jimenez. Sarai Jimenez Santos. Tyrell Jones Jr. Chandlin Tremaine Josie. Janiyah Kennard. Antonio Marquez Kelly. Naomi Alana Linder, Biomedical Sciences completer. James Larry Lindsay. Kernasia Diamond Alicia Littles. Gavin Herrera Lopez. Hugo Enrique Lopez. Lady Argentina Maldonado. Evelyn Marquez Guerrero, Biomedical Sciences completer. Jerry Marquez Ruiz, Biomedical Sciences completer with honors. Christian Martin. Isabel Adriana Martinez, pre-engineering completer with honors. Kenya Martinez Leon with honors. Jordan Martinez Montes, in absentia. Ashonda Lee Malden. Anthony Taekwon McGee. Zori Zaire McIntyre, biomedical science completer with honors. Adam Abi Medell, pre-engineering completer. Jacinia Mendoza. Diana Gabriela Mesa Erejon, with honors. Taiwan Shamant Middleton, Jr. Nicole Helen Lillian Mitchum, pre-engineering completer with honors. Laron Demetric Moore, Jr. Saul Morales Castro. Ashley Josady Navarro Lopez, biomedical sciences completer with honors. Harold Brandon Olivares Mora, biomedical sciences completer. Daniela Ortiz Mesa. Eva Briseda Ortiz Olguin. Jalen Payton. Marlene Peno Zamora. Steve Lamont Parker, Jr. Kevin Para Carvajal. Maricielos Pedraza Boti, pre-engineering completer in absentia. Emmanuel Perez Aguilar. Victor Jamar Pinkney, Jr. Sammy K. Don Pollard, in absentia. Linnea Lovejoy Ray, business information management completer with honors. Lovetrice Joanne Ray, business information management completer. Darren Ryan Reese. Miriam Johanna Rees Gutierrez. Antoine Lamont Richardson. Miliette Rodriguez Acevedo, cosmetology and business information management completer with honors. Pablo Saul Rodriguez Sanchez, pre-engineering completer. Brian Josue Romero Ramirez. Edgar Jared Rubio Gonzalez. Daisy Melitza Rees. Mike Salas de la Cruz. Bethany Kahaulani Salinas. Carlos Yoani Sanchez Rodriguez. Shania Anasia Sanders. Rachel Jill Sandoval, in absentia. Luis Angel Santos. Amaje Trayvon Smith, pre-engineering completer. Ansley Javion Smith, pre-engineering completer. Darian Javante Taquez Smith. Zitali Sotelo Quiterio, biomedical sciences completer. Cameron Markel Speaks. Destiny Ayenta Stewart. Zamante Quavion Sullivan. Jeremiah Douglas Sikora, auto collision and repair technology completer. Trinaya Mayana Brielle Teasley, aesthetics completer. Dexter Trayvon Terrell Jr. Jesus Torres. Alexander Trujillo Cruz. Shelley Diane Turner, in absentia. Odrufo Vasquez Trujano. Cynthia Elizabeth Vega Torres. Samuel David Velasquez, pre-engineering completer. Destiny Destasia Villatoro. Renquevis Jaquan Webb. Madison Jane Whitworth. Ziani Esperanza Williams Villa, pre-engineering completer. Andrew Daniel Woodard, biomedical sciences completer. Jesus Alejandro Xochicale Hernandez. Daquel Ahmad Young. Michael Zapata. Dr. Royster, it is with a mother's pride and a servant's heart that I present the Carolina High School Class of 2020 for the confirmation of their diplomas.
Thank you. Good evening. It's been my privilege over the past 2 weeks to stand before nearly 5,000 graduates of Greenville County Schools and confer upon them and upon you your high school diploma. As you already know, it's been a very unusual year. Usually I would simply stand here and do the conference of your graduation. I want to share a couple of thoughts with you before I do that. I believe that adversity reveals and it measures character. And that's what we should all be judged by, the content of our character, how we perform, how we act, how we treat others. You all have handled this remarkably well, you and all the other seniors throughout Greenville County Schools. And it has certainly revealed and measured your character. It's allowed your potential to come forward. There's potential in all of us, but unrealized potential, potential that we don't use, has little or no value. You've already demonstrated how you can use your potential. If you open your diploma cover and you look at your diploma, you'll see in the top center the seal of the state of South Carolina. Inside that seal, you'll see two halves. It's kind of small. If it were a little bit larger copy, you could see there's an inscription in each of the two halves. That inscription is in Latin. It's the mottos of the state of South Carolina and us as South Carolinians. It says, prepared in mind and resources, and that you are, by evidence of your being here this afternoon. It goes on to say, the second motto in the other half, as I breathe, I hope. As I breathe, I hope. Whenever I'm with one of you, either in the inter-high council, meeting with a class of students, or talking to you individually, I feel a re-inspiration of that hope. Unfortunately, some members of my generation may look at you, your generation, with a little bit of cynicism, a little bit of criticism. It's not what I see when I look at you or when I hear you. What I get from that is hope. Hope and a belief that you will do a better job leading than our generation has done. And that when it comes time for you to hand off and pass the torch to the generation that follows you, you will pass to them a state, a community, a nation, and a world that I am fully confident will be in better shape than the one my generation passes to you. I am that confident in what you have the ability to do and what you have already demonstrated that you can do. Through your leadership, through your efforts, our country can more fully realize its potential. And within that, I find great hope. Members of the Carolina class of 2020, please stand. Having successfully completed all the requirements of a South Carolina high school diploma as established by the South Carolina State Board of Education, upon the recommendation of your faculty and your principal, by the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina, and the Board of Trustees of Greenville County Schools, I pronounce you, Carolina High School class of 2020, graduates. You may move your tassels. Congratulations.
All right. Well, before I begin, I would like to give a special thanks to my teachers who have helped me get to this point. Mrs. Hutchinson, thank you for teaching me more math than all the other math classes combined. Coach Jones, thank you for pushing me forward and for always just being there and helping me succeed. Mr. Campbell, thank you for being there for everything. And I would like to thank all the other teachers that I've had in the past. Ms. Blair, Mrs. Tavornik, Mrs. Molinax, and all the other teachers who were staff members here or staff members of Greenville County Schools from K-12 that are not here at this moment. So this is my last message to y'all, and I title it, Be the Light. All right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Antonio Ignacio Mendoza, a proud graduate of Carolina High School, standing here proudly. We come together on this 4th of June, standing here today as the class of 2020 with our hard-earned diplomas. We will soon venture off in our own paths and say goodbye to each other on this beautiful day that is our high school graduation. But know that we will always be Carolina Trojans at heart. We will soon venture off and we'll be Trojans at heart. When I started Carolina High, I was a freshman who did not imagine being on this stage, speaking in front of all of you right now. My journey throughout these 4 years have been quite daunting, and it has been quite a journey. I have been seen as the quiet one who would just sit there and watch everything that happens around me. I would never imagine I would be speaking here in front of all of you, with all of you watching me right now. I have faced many hardships, whether it be socially, educationally, personally. But did that stop me? No. I overcame it, learned something from it, and came back stronger. Many of my fellow peers who are now alumni have expressed their distress and worries to me, but did that stop them? No. Now they are successful in the real world, and we are another example of this. We overcame these trials and tribulations to be able to say, look, I made it. And now, thanks to friends of mine, I am able to express myself and be myself. Individuality. It is expressed in our cap and gowns. My fellow classmates and I helped design this cap and gown. And as you can see, it looks vastly different from other schools' caps and gowns. We help create this unique and harmonious creation, which took many challenging months to work on different ideas and simply make things work. The end result is this, which symbolizes the individuality of each and every one of us. Each of the 4 school colors blend in together to create this soft gradient. This sets us apart from all the other high schools and shows our spirit, our determination, our glory. We are different together. We are all wearing the same cap and gown, which unifies us as one graduating class. We should be proud to wear this together. Let's have a round of applause for all of us and our school. And now, I would like to dedicate this next section to the Spanish-speaking community. Me gustaría dedicar este segmento a la comunidad hispana. Hola, me llamo Antonio Ignacio Mendoza y soy un graduado orgulloso de Carolina High School y estoy aquí como un miembro orgulloso de la comunidad hispana. Me gustaría dedicar este segmento a mis padres que lucharon por darme una vida mejor. Lo sacrificaron todo para ayudarme a llegar a este punto de mi vida y le quiero agradecerles. Quiero agradecer a mi familia que está aquí en los Estados Unidos y en México. Saludos a todos ustedes. Por ayudarme a llegar aquí, hablando enfrente de todos ustedes y a todos. Aquí en esta ceremonia hay muchos padres hispanos orgullosos de ver a sus hijos graduarse en la escuela secundaria, a quienes muchos ven por primera vez. Todos seamos orgullosos de los logros que nos hemos esforzado por conseguir. Superamos estas pruebas y tribulaciones para poder decir, mira, lo hice. Hemos experimentado muchas dificultades en nuestras vidas, ya sea llegar a este país, criar a nuestros hijos en un mundo diferente y trabajar día y noche para alcanzar nuestros mejores sueños. Es un gran orgullo saber que nosotros, como hispanos, también podemos hacer esto, graduarnos y demostrarles a todos que somos capaces de hacer grandes cosas. Antes de concluir, me gustaría informarles a todos que nuestros logros no irán sin aviso, sino todos sabrán que nosotros estamos orgullosos de ser parte de esta ceremonia de graduación. Nuestros esfuerzos dieron frutos y aquí estamos. Sí se puede, lo hicimos. Aplaudamos nuestro éxito. In conclusion, we have experienced many hardships in different points of our life. We were born in the ubiquitous looming shadow of 9/11. We have gone through the Great Recession of 2008, and now we are undergoing another historic moment for this historic class of 2020, which is the pandemic. These events have caused us great pain and uncertainty, but is that going to stop us? No. Although the turmoil may seem to weaken many, we shall prevail and be the light. We will overcome this moment in our lives, just like we did with the moments in the past. Look at what we went through throughout these years. We went from crying on the first day of kindergarten to crying tears of joy at our high school graduation. We will shine and be the light in our lives, our family, our community, this nation, and the world for the rest of history. We are the class of 2020. Our legacy will be known now and for the rest of history. The secondary socialization continues. Thank you.
As this journey comes to an end, Don't forget to look back at us as family, no matter how far in life we get. In these 4 years, we have grown so much. We have made friends, learned life lessons, and became our own person. We've cared, supported, and loved one another. To the class of 2020, we have each made it through troublesome hardships to make it here, but we finally got this diploma. It feels like yesterday we walked to Carolina, scared little freshmen not knowing a thing, and here we are. While some of us go to college, the military, or straight into the workforce, we will always be Trojans. As we leave and start our lives, always remember to never give up and do whatever it takes. Goodbye, class of 2020.
In closing, every single person in this room believes in all of you. I know that you can each accomplish anything that you set your mind to. If you ever need guidance, need to vent, or want to share your celebrations with us, we are here for you. I love you, and you will always be a Trojan. To our honored guests, I want to express my appreciation to you for your cooperation in abiding by the restrictions that are in place for today's graduation. As one final request, we are asking all guests to exit the arena and its property as quickly and safely as possible once the graduates' recessional is complete. This will help ensure we remain compliant with existing requirements and our usage agreement with Bon Secours. Graduates, please stand to prepare for the recessional. Thank you.